with my sore foot, but it seems to be getting a little bit better, and I feel like it needs to move. So we don't have any particular plans today, so we might actually, well, I do have to dust, but that's not going to take very long. We might actually do some artwork. You think we could do that?
Possibly.
All right. Let's get on this walk and get home.
Me too.
That's good. They sprayed in the grass yesterday. They put some plants in the rocks. That's cute. And yeah, I would love to see what it looks like on the inside.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Yesterday I was trying to film a video about a book that I had finished and doing a book review while I was getting ready, and I got interrupted with a flare-up. My trigeminal is giving me the what for. I don't know why. I had changed medicine. They had upped my milligrams to 200 so that I wasn't having to take it 3 times a day. And I don't know, it seems like ever since I got out of school, my system has been just interrupted and it's having to regain, it's having to start all over again. Because also as well, I am in the process of trying to get off a pill, trying to get off my heartburn medicine, and I think it's just having to, my body's having to reteach itself again. So we're just taking it one day at a time, and we're not giving up. Because I have been called weak and not tough enough, and I'm not giving up yet. Do I want to throw in the towel? Absolutely, but I'm trying my best not to. So we're just gonna make it through. I have a flare-up and I stop all of a sudden, just know it's not anything that y'all have done. It's my trigeminal adeno, and we're just going to try to not aggravate it today. So that's why I'm tapping, so I'm not aggravating that nerve. I'm not rubbing it. It seems like whenever I rub it, that's when it aggravates it. And I was brushing my teeth, and I could feel that aggravating tension, that aggravating nerve starting to act up. So I just have to watch it. So I thought I'd come on here, do a get ready with me, and talking about the book that I was trying to get through yesterday, and I didn't. With a review of The Buffalo Hunter by Stephen Crane Jones. So, as I was saying, I was reading it last summer, couldn't finish it, so I read it this summer and finished it. And I really, truthfully and honestly, I really wasn't understanding the whole storyline of what was happening. I was kind of lost in all honesty. I remember last year at the beginning of the year in service, I had went to lunch. I told my coworker that recommended me this book that I could not finish it. I was lost. It was slow reading. I can't get through this book. She said, don't give up. I can definitely understand why you are wanting to stop the book. She said it is a slow reader, but it will get better towards the end. So I took her up on it, and I told myself, I am going to get through this book if it's the last thing I do. So this summer, I decided to open that book back up again, and I read it, and I finished it. And I gave it, I believe, 7 out of 10 stars. just because of the fact that it was slow reading, slow process, couldn't quite get the storyline until the very end. So it's kind of a shocker because it's kind of like a Western gone wrong. You really want to know. Hopefully I'm getting this right, that he gets attached, not really attached, but fed into, I don't know if I guess they're Indians, they're Native Americans, and he is, it's kind of like, okay, let me see if I can explain it in a different way. It's kind of like when you are wanting to get into something and you know you shouldn't, and your mind is telling you you want to so badly, so you decide to do it. Just jump in and do it. It's kind of like when a person wants to buy a house or a car, and you're just like, you got it in your mind and you can't stop thinking about it, so you just do it. So this is what this guy did. He got into the wrong crowd, and he was turned into a vampire. I kid you not. I was like, where is this going? Because at first hand, I thought this book was about zombies. I thought he was a zombie. I thought, okay, he is getting turned into a zombie. They're attacking him. My mind was just going, okay, where is this going, people? Because it's just going in different directions. And I couldn't figure it out. And then finally, towards the end, I was like, oh my Lord, yep, I should like this book because I like Twilight. So it was a vampire book. But anyway, 7 out of 10 for this book. Slow reading, slow process. I would recommend it. I mean, if you are a person that likes vampire stuff, go for it. It's a good read. It's just slow. It's like comparison to like Netflix. There's a series called I Will Find You, and it's a slow moving storyline process, and you're just like, okay, where is this going? There's all these different characters that are leading in. It's the same thing. There's all these different characters, and you're just going, what is going on in this process of the storyline? But yeah, Sunrise on the Reaping. I just finished that yesterday, and I really thought the book was good. It was actually a better read than the other book because I read faster. It went faster. It went a lot faster. Now, I will tell you towards the end of the book, towards chapters 21 through 27, you start going, oh my Lord, this is like a salad, and it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. This book is never going to end. But I really, truthfully liked the storyline. It was easy reading. It was fast moving, fast paced. You didn't really want to ever put it down. I didn't want to put it down. I just kept reading and kept reading and kept reading. In fact, there was one day I literally sat on the couch in the living room and did absolutely nothing but read that day because it was just a good book. I got into it so much, and it has 300 pages and 27 chapters, and the chapters are pretty short, so that's what makes it go faster. And I am one that's really bad. My pet peeve is I need to stop this, but I will look at the other pages to see how much longer another chapter is. I don't know if anybody else does that. Please comment down below if you do that too. But I'm really bad about doing that. I need to stop. But about his life and about how he became villain. It's very sad. I would probably give it 9.5 to 10, 9.5 stars rating. The half point is that you don't start figuring out the story until towards the end. You're kind of going, where is this all leading up to in Sunrise on the Reaping? Backwards and telling you the story after the thought rather than before the thought, which drives me crazy. But it's very much like Star Wars. It tells you the characters before and how they became to be, and then you go, oh, okay, this is where it's all leading up to. I get it now. So the next book I am reading is Something Rad, and it is based off of, it's going to be a love story that everybody on YouTube, TikTok, anybody that I've seen on Instagram, on Reels, they are comparing this love story to a love story that should have happened in Stranger Things with Steve Harrington. Steve Harrington is all girls like Steve Harrington. That's their favorite character. My favorite character too. He's the babysitter of those kids on Stranger Things. If you're a person that can take literal slime and a little bit of gore, but not too much gore, weirdness, science fiction-y, basically it's the modern day Harry Potter, but only with, if you've seen trailers, previews, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, this is based on a comparison story of what should have happened in Stranger Things for Steve Harrington love story. That's basically what the book's going to be about, or what they have been telling me on the things that I've heard from Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. The next book I'm going to read, Something Rad, I kid you not, it is like this thick. It's like, okay, overstimulated book of the day. But Fourth Wing, it's crazy. It's big. It's intimidating. But yeah, my coworker or friend could not finish that book either. And I'm still working on the Audible version. Still haven't finished it. So yeah, I've got Fourth Wing. I've got so many books that I'm just like, I really need to read instead of doom scrolling. I'm really bad about that. Are any of you out there as bad as me, like to doom scroll on my phone? It's terrible. It's a terrible habit. And I want to break it so bad. So, if any of you out there want to start like a book club throughout the year, just to get us off of our phones, let me know, because I'll be interested. I don't know, we could do a thing where we meet on live YouTube and read a book together and talk about it, chat with it, discuss it. It's a thought. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of getting ready for the day. I think Mom and I are going to go get some peaches that are here in our city today. Or town, not city. And we're going to then come back and go through. We're thinking about doing a craft show in October, and we got to read. And then I think we want to do some art. I really need to finish up some projects that I never did finish throughout the course of the years that I taught. So I definitely need to finish those before I start something new. I haven't even got to work on my magazine collage thing that I was going to do. I haven't started that yet. That may be an ongoing process throughout the year that I work on when I have time. I'm really going to try this year to come home every day, walk, and then like take a shower, take a bath, and then do artwork till I get sleepy. I am thinking of, because I'm wanting to start my Disney podcast so bad, and I'm just thinking, you know, I'm not going to have time necessarily to like go in my office, sit on the couch, and just like start talking about Disney. I feel like I need to do it through a thing of get ready with me and talk about Disney. Would anybody up or be down for that? Or would that be boring? Come out with a name for it. I don't know. I don't know. So on Amazon Prime, hold on a second. On Amazon Prime, I had bought these lip liners that I saw on TikTok as well. They are called Double Down Lip Definer, and they are very small, little to start out with, but they also have, I don't know if you can see it, 2 colors. So the light color goes down and the dark color goes up, and it's supposed to like make a lip line for your lipstick. That's cute. I don't know how anybody can get That's Pink out of this color. It looks brown to me. It's what Keep It Pink looks like. Almost getting out of my Dior foundation. And then my Rare Beauty that I mixed with this one, 200C by Rare Beauty, is almost getting out as well. And I need to get some new foundation soon. Okay, so the last bit to use is my e.l.f. powder, HD powder. But yeah, kind of let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments below to tell me, let me know if you would be interested in something like that. Because I had made another channel for Disney talking only, but I thought I'd just keep uploading my videos on here that have 2 channels going if you want to subscribe to that other one. But I'll have it on this channel too. Okay, got my makeup on. Now I need to put my Professional. I used to never have problems getting up out of a chair. Age, feeling old. It's gonna make me sneeze. So this is the Professional Super Setter. We were, my mom and I, gonna get the Urban Decay setting spray at Ulta, and this lady talked us out of it and talked us into getting this. So far, It's okay. I don't think I would recommend it because I just like the other one better. This one's just a cheaper version. Okay, that looks like a little bit better like I usually do. So yeah, this concludes my book review / talking about other things miscellaneous. Let me know down in the comments down below if you would like to have a get ready with me Disney type of podcast where I talk about something about Disney every day. Or if you would rather me wait and do it like in an office setting with a couch, you know, cozy, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, whatever Dr. Pepper, Coke, whatever, and talk about Disney there or then. I just need some ideas and how to kind of get this all started. Because I've been debating doing this for a long time and I'm just not knowing how exactly I need to start it out. So let me know down in the comments below that. If you made it all the way to the end of this vlog, please leave a pink heart emoji down at the bottom of the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking my videos helps me to get out to other people. I still think there are 41% of you that are not subscribed. Please know it is free. You do not have to pay a dime. Please click the notification bell because that lets y'all know when I upload a new video. I really want to grow this channel. I want to have more subscribers. I know with the amount of what I've got now, I should be happy. But you know, in a world that we live in, we're never satisfied. So I would always like to expand, grow, comment, share, like, do all the things. Do all the things that you usually do. The ones that comment, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you commenting. I love to read and love to respond back to each of you. I'll probably respond back to you quickly, just when you just wrote it and I responded. And just know that I'm a person that likes to get done, you know. I like to respond back to people. It's kind of like in the school setting, I like to reply back to emails as fast as I get them, just so that the other person on the other end is not having to wait. So just know that I like to respond as quickly as possible so that you are not having to wait as well. So you'll have a great day. I will update you a little bit later and maybe have more added to this video. So I'm gonna check out and I'm gonna get dressed. Okay, we just got back from our errands and we stopped at the Colorado Peach booth that was here in town, and we got us some peaches, cherries, and apricots. And then we went over to the ham and we got us to go with our leftovers a ham, pickle, and cheese, mayo, and Dijon sandwich for Dad. And then this thing is long. Ham, turkey, pepperoni, cheese, mayo, Dijon, spinach, tomatoes, pickles, and onions.
And then in Peach Shack, we also got some peach salsa.
And peach salsa.
But anyway, this is the Facebook group, and they come to different places around the Panhandle area. Those are places that they visit.
Yep.
Right. Good outfit of the day.
Okay. All right, we are heading into Target to get some items, and then we're going to look for a few things, I think.
And it's windy in the Panhandle.
And it's windy, and I almost lost balance because of the wind. It's going to be busy again. Sale inventory at Target
Very
for fourth
Tennessee,
has
doesn't
gone down. Do what?
This looks very tennis-like.
It does.
What are they? $30.
$30.
And red and
Red one.
I like all cotton. Are they all
too.
cotton? I don't know. All in motion. It says.
Extra large. Recycled polyester.
Oh,
Ooh, it's gonna be hot. Hot. Okay, so we were looking for a passport in here at Target, and they have nothing. Their inventory is pretty low. Okay, so I just found out that they do have the cookie butter creamer and they do have the pumpkin spice creamer. I was about to say cleaner. Be neat if they had pumpkin spice cleaner, but maybe we'll come back. Mom says they'll have it in the store, but I don't know. Target's different, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm getting me some twistable color pencils. I love these. I left my 30 set at school, so I'm getting some. Okay, so unfortunately I went to Sephora. They do not carry the road line in just a small portion of Sephora areas like Kohl's. So you have to go to a real Sephora area to get the road line. So we're gonna go into Ulta and get a few items. We're getting those makeup wipes, and then I'm looking for some mascara. Okay, news alert, it's windy today. So we're going to Dillard's, getting some foundation and me mascara, and I forgot to write down my foundation number again. Okay, we're heading into, heading into one more errand, which is TJ Maxx. Somebody's car is going off. But we are going to go in for a little small gift situation for our girls for the 4th of July. Okay, so I'm in TJ Maxx and I'm looking for a beaded bag. I like my mom so much that I want to look on my phone.
It is time once again to go to the grocery store. I am picking up things for our meal for tomorrow. So here we go. It's about 11:30 at night, and I'm going to quickly show you what we picked up at the popcorn place in our hometown, old hometown, where we got our dental appointment taken care of today. All right, this was Suzanne's popcorn purchase. She did the mac and cheese popcorn and the Oreo cookie mix popcorn. She also got her some old-fashioned cinnamon drops and old-fashioned hard candy raspberry that she's going to use at her school. She likes to have those in her desk to, you know, have maybe in between classes or something. And then I got, this is called, it's Canyon.
Okay, y'all, I am looking super duper rough. It is midnight and it's already July 3rd. So I thought I would come on here really quick and just show you exactly what I got at Sephora and Dillard's. I want to give you a makeup haul. I think what I want to start doing with hauls is I am putting out a short for you at 5 o'clock a.m. and it's going to be my Target haul from yesterday. So I want to go ahead and film it this way and put in my video, but if you happen to see my short for it, you'll just get a repeat. So feel free to just not watch this part on my video and you can skip over to the next part. But there were 2 items that I did not happen to share. Actually 3. 3 things that were a surprise. First thing, I went to Sephora. The reason I went in there, first of all, is I love to try new things. So I always wanted to try Hailey Bieber's Road. I am such a Justin Bieber fan. You know, it's ridiculous. Here I'm 38 years old and I like Justin Bieber music. Okay. Bieber Shella, you know. But anyway, his wife, Hailey Bieber, has a makeup line and I wanted to really try her products. And unfortunately, in a small public forum, Sephora, that is connected with Kohl's, they do not carry all products that Sephora has in stock. Unfortunately, they are limited. So they said, unfortunately, you had to go to an actual Sephora, like a Lubbock, Oklahoma, you know, a place that has a Sephora on its own, and get it there. So I may end up doing an order online of Hailey Bieber's makeup line. But I thought, well, while I'm in here, I'll go ahead and get a few items that I was needing anyway. So I got Rare Beauty, and I got a shade darker from what I usually use, but I thought it's okay. The amount I use to mince with another foundation that I use as well from another company product, I thought, it's not going to matter anyway. But I got Rare Beauty, and this is number 12, and it is the shade, and I've already forgotten. There's a name for it, but it's number 12. So that way you can know exactly what number I use in case you want to try it yourself. I also was looking, since I was in there looking for Road, I asked the lady, I said, okay, what is comparison similar to the Road peptide lip treatment? And she said, come over here, I'll show you some similarity ones and strawberry to try flavors of this brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, folks, so I'll just let you screenshot these in case you want to go to your Sephora and get them and try it on your own. Strawberry sorbet, that was the second I was saying. I also got a concealer. I like Tarte Shape Tape. It is my favorite. I have used it for years. This one is the Ultra Creamy 8B Porcelain Beige. I get the brightest one or lightest one just because I want to be able to wake up my eyes, because my eyes always look tired. And kids out there, you know what I'm talking about, that watch me. And also I went to Dillard's and I am just hooked on Dior foundation. It is the best makeup I have ever used in my life. I am to the point where I am almost like transitioning over to using Dior forever. And that's it. But Dior foundation, I get the 1CR. I am 1 lower than my mom. She's 2. And then I want to try their mascara. I'm always unhappy with mascaras that I get from Ulta or Sephora. So I thought I would try the Dior mascara. And then the lady surprised me. She said, well, you know, since you're wanting or thinking about debating transitioning over to our products forever, I'll let you try some of our, this was a Dior serum cream. So this is a product that I think you put on after you wash your face. You put this on and then you do this moisturizer. And then she surprised me with, I already have this perfume, but the Miss Dior perfume that I love. I love that perfume so much. but she surprised me and gave me a free sample. I thought that was sweet. So that is all that I got for my makeup haul. Again, if you see my short for this video, just remember you can skip over it. I just thought I'll go ahead and do a midnight one just so that you'll know what I got in case you don't watch my short. And then I went to Ulta and got some exfoliating pads to take off my makeup tonight. I was needing those so badly. So I'm gonna go in this, help my mom, and see what she's got. So showing my OOTD of the day. It is from Target. It is a blue and white striped outfit with shorts and a top. I didn't button it all the way just because I wanted a more classier look, although it was kind of getting messed up and I had to play with it again. But you kind of get the idea. But it is blue and white striped, button up collar, shirt with shorts, and it was from Target, and it's L. Anyway, it is just a cute outfit. Great. So Mom is making the cucumber water, placing the cucumbers on the side, and once we pour the water in, it will collect all the flavor juice of those cucumbers.
4th of July weekend, everyone. Everybody is here. It is 3 o'clock. We are having dinner. And here are the things we have to eat. Yes. Crumble cookies. If you know about crumble cookies, if you know, you know. Savannah's Kitchen, Candy Kitchen. Oh.
From Atlanta.
Wow, from Atlanta, Georgia. Lovely.
That's just garlic bread.
Just garlic bread. Calabasitas. They brought me my wonderful Parmesan cheese. The chicken pasta casserole. And then we're having an Italian roast with potatoes, bell peppers, onions, and gravy. So we are going to enjoy the 4th. Except it's not the 4th yet. It's the 3rd, right?
We got a head
It is
start.
the 3rd. We did. We got a head start. Here we are at our community celebration, July the 4th, and there are tons of things going on. They have a lot of food booths
And clothes.
and clothes and all kinds of stuff, so I'll give you a little view.